A lot, John. And as winter approaches, the Erie VA Medical Center is taking steps to combat homelessness amongst veterans. And over the past year, the Erie VA has housed 79 veterans experiencing homelessness in western Pennsylvania. And Jonathan Atkinson is the homeless program supervisor for the VA. He tells us the medical center is often notified about veterans experiencing a housing crisis through the National Call Center for Homeless Veterans. Once they are made aware, the VA will help the veterans enroll into emergency shelter services or transitional housing. The VA will then connect veterans with their permanent housing program to help keep them off the streets. And so far over the past year, it's had a 96% success rate.
Wow, that's wonderful. Well, the final two ex-Penn State Fraternity members charged in the Timothy Piazza hazing case have been sentenced. Brendan Young and Daniel Casey each previously pleaded guilty to 14 counts of hazing and a single count of reckless endangerment. That was in the 2017 death of Piazza. They were sentenced to 2 to 4 months in prison with work release eligibility, followed by 3 years probation and community service. Now, they participated and facilitated the hazing event where then 19-year-old Tim Piazza was found unresponsive after drinking a large amount of alcohol and falling multiple times. He later died. Several local students were involved in this very case, with some doing jail time and facing house arrest and probation. Beta Theta Pi, that fraternity, has since been banned from Penn State University.
And during election season, there's political signs everywhere. And in one town, get this, there's a candidate, it's a corn maze. This is the Amazing Farms 2024 corn maze in Mayfield, Kentucky. Take a look at that.
Say it like you mean it.
Amazing.
The phrase Vote 2024 is etched between the candidates' faces. And there's a look at the faces right there. The maze apparently has 3 different levels: child, intermediate, and expert. A co-owner of the farm in Western Kentucky says there was no intention of endorsing either candidate, but rather promoting the democratic freedom of voting itself. You totally could get lost in that maze.
Yeah, definitely a creative way to get the message out, that's for sure.
All right, we are talking about social media platforms a lot here on Erie Digital News Now at 5:30. And tonight we have an update on X, formerly known as Twitter. Fidelity, the investment giant, estimates X is worth nearly 80% less than when Elon Musk bought it 2 years ago.
So the social media platform is no longer public, but Fidelity disclosed what it believes it is now valued at. And according to the company, shares are worth just $4.2 million, but when Musk bought Twitter back in 2022, they were worth $19.6 million. The new valuation implies that X is now worth just over $9 billion, but the reason? Analysts say the decline reflects a shrinking ad revenue. It's definitely taking a big financial hit on those.
Talking about social